I am servant. I am Pisces. How we doing out there? Well, I'm filming this on Christmas Day for probably Monday. Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas, anyways, even if it's 3 or 4 days later. But I was gonna throw out something here pretty quick, so I'm reading from Jeremiah 25:15, and this is what I'm trying to tell you about the understanding of principality. It's kind of a cue up to where you look at it from your world. Okay, the principality is pushing in on you. These things are going on. Everything is kind of seemed to be out of alignment. Well, it actually is out of alignment, big time. For thus say the Lord God, the Most High, righteous and love of Israel, unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause all nations to whom I send thee to drink it. And they shall drink and be moved, and be mad because of the sword that I will send among them. Then took I the cup of the Lord's hand, and made all nations drink unto whom the Lord, the Most High, righteous and loved, had sent me, to wit, Jerusalem and the city of Judah, and the kings thereof, and after the princes thereof, to make them desolate and astonishment, a hissing and a curse, as the day, as it is this day. Pharaoh king of Egypt, and his servants, and his princes, and all his people, and all mingled people, and all kings of land of Uz, and all kings of the land of the Philistines, and Ashkelon, and Azah, and Ekron, and the remnant of Ashdod. The thing that, to understand what I'm saying is that this is what the principalities has done to your world, okay? And the Father's going to let it happen. You're seeing that yourself. Uh, they're changing the system. They're doing this. They're doing that. But you're going to understand that you're going to be in the middle of that mess that they've created all these years. But nobody wants to tell you the truth because once the cat's out of the bag, there's nobody going to go back to the government. So understand that they're trying to patch up whatever system they can to try to get you to have some kind of belief in it. Well, understand that the Father has got something going, and it's going to be, I think, pretty short and sweet and simple to the point because, we are as chosen ones. We look at things a lot different than everybody else. Like I said, sometime in March, there's something going to pop. I don't know. And it might be before then, but I'm just thinking that, understand the 144,000 and being sealed. And understand that what we've got to do, we're here to help all the people we can. But the thing about it is, this is what you've been fed all this time. The cup of wrath for the nations. And it's more or less gall is what's been given to you. And the thing that you're so induced by I should say it, the crier, okay, which come out, which was the decrees that had come forward and locked you in this system. Being in it, a lot of people show a lot of different average ways to get out of it. The point of it being is trying to stay in the Word of the Father, trying to stay with the Father, trying to stay on His precepts, statutes, commandments, testimonies, trying to stay in Psalms 119, staying in prayer, meditation for an hour, and understanding that's clearing you up. Okay? Clean water, fasting on one meal a day for a while, whatever you got to do to get yourself cleaned up and cleaned out of this stuff. Okay? That's God's cup of wrath, that's given out to the nations. And that's where we're at. I mean, the nations are trying to force everybody to do this, force everybody to do that. Australia, I heard, was rioting down there, and then India, and they burnt the Capitol to the ground or something. But understand, God's got this. Listen to the truth. Okay? The truth is, taking care of your people, bringing it to community, going back to your ancestors' time. Okay? Now we're saying, say we're going to do without electricity, say we're going to do without money, say we're going to do without things. Try to figure that out, how that works. Barter and trade. Understand that you're going to need things. I'm going to need things. So I'm going to be willing to trade hulls for, something I can get away with. Like a good ice pick. Got to have a good ice pick. That's the only way to make a good gig. When you're going frog gigging. But the thing about it is that understand that where you're standing. Okay? Pull back. Get back in your world. Get this off of you. Spend a time with the Father, and you'll clear up. It'll clear you up, and then you'll see, okay, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is, all of you, start trying to come together and understand when I told you that the point of bugging out, back in the day, bugging out would be to go somewhere and hide out. I'm going to tell you what, I don't know whether there's 6.8 billion people or 8.6 billion people on this planet, but bugging out would be like bugging in under your house or something. I don't know where you would go. I mean, a lot of people know every place there is. I know one place there's not going to be anybody some pretty hardcore guys would probably go there too. So, I'm just trying to tell you that God has you. Okay, if you bring your community together and bring it in tight and bring your church in, bring it in tight, try to figure out what's going on. Understand that things can happen. Talking to your veterans, it's not uncommon. Talking to your people, but this gives you a chance. Just think. Imagine none of this happens, okay? And you have taken care of what you need to take care of, bulk up, stock up, and you've been in your community talking. Look what you've already started, okay? The love, the charity, the people coming together. I suggest, everybody leave their cell phones at home. I mean, what does it do you any good? Oh, I gotta know where everybody's at 2 seconds. You know what? I run when I was a kid, from 9 to like 13. I run 250,000 acres of woods. Okay? I've seen things that people will not even imagine of even seeing. I've seen deer running herds of hundreds. Okay? I've seen snakes ball up about 3 foot big around. I've seen, timber wolves. I've seen deer. I've seen just about everything. I had a cougar one time. I was walking back to the house from fishing down the creek. I had a string full of catfish. Had 2 poles, tackle box carrying it across the field, and I was about 600 yards from the house. And Dad had finished cleaning up some timber down that bottom. Well, I come out around the corner there, and I was walking up to the house, and there's cougar come out around a big old brush pile, and she just squalled, just a little bit. My mouth flew open, mama, and I took off running to the house, and I think that cat did that on purpose just to watch me run. I still had everything. I think I broke 1 rod. So, I've seen a lot of different things in life. But just telling you that you're the most wonderful people in the world, and you have all kinds of tasks, and you have all kinds of things that are inside of you, in your bloodline, that you have no idea that you're professionally good at. Okay? Could be just kneading bread, Maybe your ancestors did that. Maybe they made goulash. I don't know. Maybe somebody was a drop forge guy or a coal forge guy. But understand that things are going to get tough. Things are going to get weird. And, you don't have to be forced into anything. The Father has got you. Don't feel like you're being pressured, okay? Because it's going to feel like that. Well, we got to do something. We got to do something. Okay? Well, If you got to do something, convert to gold and silver. There you go. You done something. Well, you're going to have to buy Bitcoin. Well, I can buy it when I get ready because I got gold and silver. Whatever. Maybe it's pinto beans. Maybe you bought a bunch of pinto beans and you're trading pinto beans for gold or something. But just realize that, God has this. He's got you. You're the wonderful children of God, of the Most High. So, I mean, like I told you, one flash and you're 1 second away from Father. And I can't explain it any other way than that because, everybody looks at it, oh, I just really don't, I don't want to either, but it's a necessity to get where I'm going. So, understand that it happens. Guys, like I was telling you about your children, hey, look, if they have no idea of anything, okay, you need to beat feet. A good 50-day turnaround for some exercise, some being outside, being together, cutting up, talking, whittling, building forts. Hey, look, that'd be right up my alley. So spending that time and bring the wife and the girls along. Hey, they're just as good at it as we are. So, anyways, kings, you taking care of your queens. I hope you got something great for them today. I bet, or today, I should say, 4 days from now. So, understand that everything that you've done in happiness, everything that had around the table, all the prayers that you said went up to the Father, and He's just smiling, having a big time, and Jesus is just loving it. Okay? And it's His birthday, and He loves you for it. So anytime you got any problem with Jesus, anytime you need to go meditate for a little bit, just pull it in. As far as the point of the 144,000, I'm sure everybody's going to get a kick out of that one. I sent it out for Friday. And the thing what I'm trying to tell you there is, look, we're chosen to go through it. We're chosen to help. We're chosen to do whatever we can do to help anybody. Okay? No matter who they are, what color they are, what they have. A bone through each ear. Okay? It doesn't make any difference. Help everybody. They may have a certain task that you can't do. Maybe they're one of the greatest phlebotomists you ever seen. Not a hippopotamus. Phlebotomist. Okay? Or, just whatever. They may have necessary things that you may need. So, the more that we can get congregation together, the more people we can get going, the better off we're going to be. I'm going to be on, Christmas night. Let's see. Yeah, I'm TikToking. No, not TikToking. Twitching. I'm twitching. But understand that everything that's coming up is going to benefit you in the long run. The understanding of what you're going to have and the wisdom that you're going to have, the understanding of community, understanding of everybody pulling together and doing their part. Look, you can't get no better than that. I love you deeply and dearly. I do. And Jesus, He loves you a lot. Okay? God loves you more. So understand, you're the perfect children of God because He put you here. He knew that you was going to be mischievous. Okay? But not overboard. In a good way. But all I'm trying to tell you is that, hey, He's got you. Don't worry about that. He's got you. Spend time with Him. He really wants to talk with you. So I think that, remember Jeremiah, 25:15, and it's going to go on through. I could go on through, but the thing about it was that it got on my mind the other day because of mingled people. It was different bloodlines that shouldn't have been mixed. And I'll get on into that later too, because right now, my concern is more or less you people, you children of God, doing the best things for everybody you possibly can, being primed up and geared up and ready to go, chosen ones. Look here. Be ready. And, just prayers prayers. Just send the prayers up to the Father about everybody and anything. Anything that you can think of that you want to talk to the Father about, He'll talk to you. And He'll talk to you loud. So, chosen ones, in it to win it. So whatever God just knows that, you're going to be in it to win it. So help everybody you can. Okay? Collective, that's everybody that's out there. Prayers to the Father. Prayers, mercy, compassion, and love. So that's where we're at. Anyways, I'm at 15, 16 minutes. I was going to shoot a short one. So, anyways, I love you. You guys you've got this. You're the most wonderful people in the world. You're God's chosen children. He built this planet for you, and you're your own planet. So, take that time and meditate. Father will get with you. Anyways, I'll get off here. I am servant. I am Pisces. Have a good one.